Namaste dear children, welcome to class 4 social studies subject. In this today's class, I am going to start new lesson, 10th lesson, forests and wildlife. By the end of this chapter, you will know how forests are useful to us, the different types of forests found in India, about the Chipko movement and Vana Mahotsava, what wildlife sanctuaries are, names of famous national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. Whenever we think of forests, a picture occurs in our mind of a dark place having many trees and full of wild animals. This means whenever we think of forests, if I say the word forest, what will come into our mind? A dark place, many trees, full of wild animals, different kind of animals and birds. Animals is nothing but animals, birds, reptiles, all those things. Next point, forests have natural vegetation. Natural vegetation. What is natural vegetation? Natural vegetation means plants growing on their own. Plants growing on their own is called natural vegetation. Importance of forests. Do you know how forests play an important part in our lives? What is the importance of forest in our life? First point, forests are useful to us in many ways. We get timber. What is a timber? Timber means maramuttu, firewood, uruvulu kattige, pulp. What is pulp? See here, pulp, noun, a soft wet mass of crushed material is called pulp. Soft, wet, ಮೃದುವಾದ ತೇವಾಂಶಭರಿತ ವಸ್ತುವಿಗೆ ಪಲ್ಪ್, we call it as pulp. Lac, LAC, lac. What is lac? Lac means noun, a substance secreted by an Asian insect used to make varnish and shellac. Secreted, ಸ್ರವಿಸುವುದು, substance secreted by an Asian insect used to make varnish and shellac. Varnishing. Woods, for wooden doors we make a varnish. For that purpose lac is used. A substance secreted by an Asian insect. Insect secretes. ಒಂದು ಕೀಟ, ಒಂದು ಹುಳ, ಅದು ಸ್ರವಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ದ್ರವವನ್ನು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್, ನಾಟ್ in land fields we can't get this lac. So lac is one of the useful thing we get from the forests. Resins. What is resin? A resin, noun, a sticky substance produced by some trees, unto we call it. Gum, this is also unto we call it in Kannada, and I think you know. Herbs, ಗಿಡಮೂಲಿಕೆಗಳು, the plants which have medicinal values are called herbs. Grasses, ಹುಲ್ಲುಗಳು, and leaves, ಎಲೆಗಳು from the forest. These are the Useful importance of forests. Timber is one of the most important products of forests. Timber, as I said, timber is maramuttu. It is one of the important products of forests. It is used in building houses. See, in olden days, houses are built by using timber. ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮರಮುಟ್ಟು ದಪ್ಪನೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ. ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ chairs, sofa set, pallanga, all these things can be made from this timber. Furniture and railway sleepers. Railway sleepers are also made of timber. Very important. It gives a comfortness. Railway sleepers are made of timber, maramuttu, marada dinne. Very important it is, and very useful, very strong it is, and long durable, non breakable it is, and cheap compared to other metals. Made of timber is attractive and affordable. Timber is one of the important thing we get from forest. Next, paper. Paper is made from wood pulp. In order to make paper, we need wood pulp. I said, what is a pulp? From wood pulp we make a paper. Next point, forests control floods and thus prevent soil erosion. Floods, overflowing of water in the river, or yes, that is called floods. Forests control the floods because very fast moving rivers, if they enter forests, then they need to stop because of these trees tree trunk act like a barrier to those fast moving overflowing rivers, and thus prevent soil erosion. How trees prevent soil erosion? It's in the next page. But before moving to the next page, here is a map of India. And in this map of India, what it is? Types of forest. What kind of types of forests? See this color, first one is evergreen forests, second is the deciduous forest, thorny forest, tidal forest, coniferous forests. Okay, first one, evergreen forests. See, this Western Ghats section has evergreen forests, green color. This part India's, this part has green color, and India's most of this part has green color. These parts have green forests. We can find green evergreen forests in these areas of India. Next kind of forest, next type of forest is deciduous forest. What are these evergreen forests, deciduous forests? We will come to know soon after this map. Deciduous forests. See, in India, deciduous forest has covered most of the part of India. These parts of India has deciduous forests. This region of India contains deciduous Forests. Third type of forest is thorny forest. Thorn, thorny. Thorny means mullu. Thorny forests. See, this part of India has thorny forests, and this part of India also has thorny forests. ಮುಳ್ಳುಗಳ ಕಾಡುಗಳು, ಅರಣ್ಯಗಳು. Next type of forest is tidal forest. Fourth one is tidal forest. Where we can find tidal forest? See, in West Bengal. West Bengal state has this kind of forests, tidal forests. Last type of forest is coniferous forests. Coniferous forests can be found in these states, these three states: Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, then Sikkim part, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh. In these states we can find coniferous type of forests. Next, come to the next page. Okay, see, as I said in the previous page, forests control floods and thus prevent soil erosion. How the roots of the forest of the trees hold soil in its place. Roots of the trees hold soil in its place, thus prevent soil erosion. The trees give us oxygen, very important thing, oxygen, which we inhale. Our body essentially need this oxygen, amlajanaka. What we breathe, we take oxygen inside, and we inhale, exhale, we call it as. We exhale carbon dioxide, we inhale oxygen. So we need oxygen. Human beings and animals are depending on forests because they give us oxygen. Forests keep the air fresh and cool. See, we don't need of air conditioner when we have nearby forests. Then we don't need air conditioners, and fresh air we will get from the forests. So we need to grow forests. Next point, forests provide shelter to wild animals. This is very, very important. Those who are facing wild animals attacks in the villages, they only know what is the effect of wild animals. They won't get sleep at night because of the attack of these wild animals. Why they come to the cities or villages? Because of in search of food. If the wild animals don't get a food in the forests, they immediately enter to the villages, and they, for the sake of food, they attack on cattle, sheep, and some other pets what we have in villages. They attack on these animals, or sometimes on humans too. That is, destroying forests causes these kind of trouble or worry thing or problems creates this kind of problems. Forests help in causing rainfall. This is also very important. Naturally, if we want rainfall, we need to grow more trees. That too, different kinds of trees. We humans, we grow same kinds of trees, but in nature, it allows different kinds of trees to grow. Immediately, that creates rainfall. If we want rain, we need to grow forests. These are the importance of forests. Next point, types of forests in India. There are different types of forests in India. First one, evergreen forests. Second one, deciduous forests. Third one, thorny forests. Fourth one, tidal forests. Fifth one, coniferous forests. Among these five, first one is evergreen forests. Nitya Haridvarna Kadugalu. Nitya Haridvarna. Nitya Haridvarna. Evergreen forests. Evergreen. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿರುವ ಕಾಡುಗಳು. As the name suggests, these kinds of forests remain green throughout the year. ವರ್ಷ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾಡುಗಳು ಇವು. These trees never shed their leaves fully and so are always green. These trees, those trees in these forests never shed their leaves. Shed means naturally fall. Leaves, that is called shed. So the trees which are in evergreen forests does never shed their leaves fully. They shed, but not fully. Half they shed. ಎಲೆ ಉದುರಿಸೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಉದುರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೋಳ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಅನಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೀಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್, those trees which are there in evergreen forests. So they are always green. ಯಾವಾಗಾದರೂ ಎಲೆಗಳು ಇರೋ ಕಾರಣ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. They are found in the hot and wet regions of our country. ಇವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಬರುತ್ತವೆ? Hot and wet regions of our country. In the previous page, we come across where the evergreen forests are located, which are the places or region in India evergreen forests occupied places. These forests are very dense, thick. Dense, thick ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ಟವಾಗಿರುತ್ತವೆ. The slopes of the western Ghats and the hills of the northeastern India are full of evergreen forests. Slopes of the western Ghats, ಪಶ್ಚಿಮ ಘಟ್ಟಗಳು, and the hills of the northeastern India. Northeastern, ಉತ್ತರ ಪೂರ್ವ, northeastern. 5 sister states we call them northeastern states. That hills of those northeastern India are full of evergreen forests. Western Ghats and northeastern India, they have this kind of forest, evergreen forest. The trees in the evergreen forests are tall and form a canopy as they have a very thick growth. Canopy. See, the trees in the evergreen forests are tall, ಬಹಳ ಉದ್ದವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿರ್ತವೆ. and form a canopy. Canopy ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದ ಹಾಗೆ. See, these trees canopy ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡಾಗೆ ಇರ್ತವೆ. as they have very thick growth, ಭಾಳ ದಟ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯೋ ಕಾರಣ ಹಾಗೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅನಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಹಾಗೆ ಇರೋದೇ. The wood of these trees is hard and valuable. The wood from these trees in the evergreen forests are hard, valuable. Ebony, mahogany, and rosewood are examples of evergreen trees. Ebony, mahogany, and rosewood. These are the trees in evergreen forests. This is all about evergreen forests. Next type of forests I will tell you in the next class. I will finish this class now. Children, take care of yourself. Be happy. Be safe in your home. धन्यवाद.